camping trip with all 5 of us ever. That's not just in the backyard. I gotta show you the car because it's something else. We got all the stuff up there. We still gotta close the thing. Hi.
Hi.
And we are packed up to the ceiling.
Mommy,
We got stuff at their feet. We are packed to the gills. Are we gonna have fun?
Yes.
This was a monumental effort getting all this together. It took several days and up late nights, but we're gonna have fun now that we have it all together. So we're going to Deception Pass State Park, which is at the north end of Whidbey Island in Washington. And it's very close to our wedding venue, actually. But we're camping there with my folks, so it should be fun. We're staying for 3 nights. Coachman Inn, where all of our wedding parties stayed.
Yep.
Yep, we're crossing Deception Pass. Viscous.
You know, he's been listening to science shows.
Alex and his vocabulary. The water looks viscous. Alex, age 8.
Pretty sure the viscosity of all water is about the same. Of course, now that he's saying it, the
Teo
others are
has to
saying
say
it too.
We're here. Grandma and Granddad have their tent set up already.
I'll show you, Alex.
Here's Grandma and Granddad. They're already here.
Mommy, come on.
Scotty, where'd that little thing to hold the pot? Here it is.
Gotcha. Now Alex is it.
Go get him.
I think your tent's the same size as ours.
Yeah, I think it is.
You want something else?
Just fired up the lantern here. We're having dusk dinner Made some pasta.
How about you eat something else first, and then I'll give you some more.
And the boys will only eat cheese and crackers. So that's what they're having for dinner.
Can't make a quesadilla very easily.
What did you guys have for dinner?
We had a combo of chicken rice soup, or I guess it was, and Dinty more stew mixed up together, and it was pretty good actually.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
But we had that and split it in half, and then we had muffins, bread muffins, and we had an apple
Sounds good.
and bacon, and what else did we have?
Lots of good stuff.
Yeah, and then we top it off with Theo and coffee.
Oh, he brought chocolate. We brought some goodies. There's a burn ban right now, so we can't have a campfire. So we just brought some other little cookies and goodies and things that we don't normally eat. But since we're camping, we're having a little special treat.
The burn ban is very location specific.
Yeah, it's just statewide, I think.
It doesn't strike me like this area has
I've got my parents' ye old camp stove here that we cooked this up in. And you can see the last time it was
I think
used.
just because statewide, you know, it's
Filled in
fires are
2007.
everywhere.
Checked in 2008.
location by location.
That was the last time we all went camping. That was a while ago.
Last
you and
time
I
we went
went
camping was
Well, yeah, you and I went camping.
it was, I
Yeah.
think, when you
In at least 2008. But I don't know if we went at a different time.
I don't know.
Alex, are you
I remember
ready?
we got to know each other very
come over
well.
and sit down.
Yes,
There's room
because
over
you-
here
My
if you want.
flatulence in that tent.
Yes,
there.
because you had
There's
chili
room
for
over
dinner.
here. And here's some of the. Is this for Alex?
That was our first camping trip together. What's going on in here?
What's going on in here? We're up to no good.
Up to no good. You solemnly swear you're up to no good.
I thought she went to sleep there for a minute because I was rubbing her back and just very still.
Yeah.
And Grandma was scratching my back. What's that? And now see the pictures of Grandma are talking about something.
Yeah. This is the tent that I grew up in.
Yes, indeed.
It smells like it too.
It's getting old. It's getting old.
Yeah, it's an old tent. This has been around since I was a very small child. Good morning, everyone.
Oh, good morning.
Here we are again.
We have a hot chocolate covered faced Sophie.
Chocolate covered Sophie.
How was your hot chocolate, Sophie?
Good.
Good. And Bill found blackberry bush over there, so we're gonna have blackberries on our hot cereal this morning.
If there's any left by the time the cereal's ready.
Yeah, so the kids slept okay. Alex woke up at about 1:30 in the morning and was
And then he slept from about, what, 4 to 7?
something like
Yeah,
that.
they were up around 7 again.
And then, yeah, 7:30 in the morning we hear, I farted! And everybody within a half-mile radius knew that we have very, very loud children.
Don't go away. Oh, no, no, no.
A little head sticking
Bring your
out of
head
a
out
tent
more.
there. Crisscross applesauce. Spiders crawling up your back, spiders crawling down. Tight squeeze, cool breeze. Now you got the chilies.
I did get the chilies even before. Yeah, I did get the chilies.
Get the goosebumps, yeah.
Yep, I did get the goosebumps.
Got a little squirrel or a little chipmunk that is just
Where's that chipmunk?
chattering at it.
Where is it? Where is a squirrel, not a chipmunk.
And you can see that it's got a sound that sounds a lot like a guinea pig, just more frequent.
Apparently we can't go on the trail that takes us to North Beach
Why?
because there was a boardwalk bridge and it was falling apart.
Oh.
Well, we can go around the other way.
We walked around
So,
big loop. We saw lots and lots of bathrooms.
wow.
We walked down to the beach and saw Deception Pass Bridge.
Wow.
Whoa! And then we walked along the beach trail until we got to the boardwalk, which is closed.
Oh.
So we went back to the main trail again to see if we could find a way around the boardwalk, but didn't. And that put us on this road to get. And all of a sudden we're back here.
Open. Yep.
You guys whisper because Mommy and I are going to.
Nice thing about this campground is that it is right near the beach, so we're taking a little hike down to the beach. And here's the beach. Oh, this is gorgeous. There's the Deception Pass Bridge. We are going to go climb up that rock over there. See if we can meet my parents on the trail up there. Go around the bend to the other beach. We ended up at the amphitheater. It's kind of a cool looking amphitheater. Yay! Can you sing another song now, Teo? So this amphitheater has a good view. You can see the bridge from here. Teo is going to put on another performance for us.
Again.
mapendo ya Kikongo na unipe mapenzi kutoka kwa mama niwe huru, 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 huru. Haya, haya we, turuke, turuke, na haya, haya we, tupeperuke kama njiwa yaendaga yankutana mwenzake njiwa, mapendo ndani ya roho yatufanya tuwe huru, huru, huru.
Beef stew out of a can tonight on ye old backpacking stoves here. Should we tell the story of our day for a bedtime story?
Yes.
Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Teo, a little girl named Sophie, and a little boy named Alex. And their parents and their grandparents, they all went camping.
Yes, and so I was sleeping in my bed for a while, and then I woke up to seeing some light in the tent.
Yeah, it was morning time. You guys woke up early.
Yes.
And you were very, very loud.
So we played Bung Bingo and Don't Break the Ice.
Yeah.
And we played that drawing game where you have to guess.
Oh yeah, win, lose, or draw, which is kind of like Pictionary. It's basically like Pictionary.
Yes, and I wrote a story. It's silly.
From the Pictionary pictures, she turned it into a story.
Yes, and it's all about Susie, who had a very bad day.
Yes.
Yes. On a walk to the beach.
We went on a nice walk to the beach.
Yes, but on our way back, we had a little hard time finding the way back.
Yeah, but then we found it.
Yes, Daddy found it.
And then our camp stove, it was questionable whether both of our camp stoves would work.
Yes, that's...
So Granddad had to fix their camp stove, and Daddy had to fix our camp stove. And then we heated up our beef stew.
Yep.
And we had beef stew for dinner. We were gonna try and go stargazing, but it's kind of cloudy tonight, so no stargazing for us tonight.
Please, can I tell?
And then we got ready for bed, and here we are. Can you tell it in 1 minute?
Okay.
Tell the super quick version.
Okay, so...
Susie's bad day.
So, the book is called Susie's Bad Day. I can't remember all the things, but I'll tell you the things I remember. So first, Susie had a tummy ache. And Susie wanted some lightning to help her tummy ache feel better.
And then she stubbed her toe.
Yes, and said the lightning stubbed her toe.
And she got a bee sting.
And then she
got the chicken pox.
and the dragonfly flapped its wings in her face.
Oh my goodness. What a day for poor Susie.
Yes. What a day. And then her tires ran out of gas.
Oh, she got a flat tire.
Yes.
Okay, is that the end of Susie's bad day?
No, there's one. So then she finally got to the doctor, and then Susie had surgery.
Oh my goodness.
So what they did is they first puffed up her belly, and then they cut it open her belly with a big sword.
This sounds pretty medieval.
Put a shot in the belly button.
And that's it. Did she get better?
Yes, at the end.
Good night.
Good night.
Having morning snuggles. We're on next day. Have a nice sunny day today.
There's particulate matter in your...
Having troubles with our stoves again.
Sometimes it breaks off and gets stuck in the pinhole.
Trying to fix the stove again. We have ours working, which is good.
So it's like your stove has a heart attack.
Granddad joined the group hug. So much love.
We're going on the Deception Pass Bridge, Mommy.
Yes, I know. So today we're going to take a little excursion to the San Juan Islands because
On the Deception Pass Bridge.
Deception Pass is just a half an hour from Annaportas, where the San Juan Island ferries are.
There's North Beach. There's North Beach.
Yep, there it is. That's where we were yesterday. So we originally were considering camping on the San Juan Islands, but there was no availability anywhere. So we're coming down here and making it a day trip. So it should be really beautiful. We're going to Friday Harbor. Miss Sophie is riding with Grandma and Granddad. We went on standby to get on so we could drive on, so we could drive a little bit on the other side of the ferry, and we made it. There were enough no-shows that us and my parents made it on the ferry.
With no trouble.
With no trouble. Yeah, they said it's not a guarantee, but
The ferry that we caught is
seemed to be everybody in our line made it in, so
Mommy, the ferry that
here we are on the ferry.
Mommy, the ferry.
There's Granddad. Alex is determined to see every ferry or every deck on the ferry. Why don't you go stand next to them too, Sophie? Take a picture. We get all three of you. That's what ferry?
The Samish ferry coming back from Shaw Island.
He may just be right.
He may be right.
Alex is in his element.
Spanking new.
Downtown Friday Harbor. Where's my camera chicken when I need it? So where are we meeting?
Mullis Street.
Mulla Street?
Mullis.
Mullis? Call it Mullet Street. That's easier to remember.
This is called American Camp. When was this? The 1800s?
Like 18, I think it was like 1859 to 1872 or something.
So the mid 1800s. So this is the American fort on San Juan Island, where there was an American fort and a British fort, and both had kind of staked out land here. So this is where the pig war happened, where
In the general vicinity.
right, where was it an American pig or a British pig?
You know what? I'd have to look that up.
One of the pigs on one of the sides escaped to a fort on the other side, and they ended up having a war over it, and that's how they decided
Well, the pig tore up somebody's garden.
right, it tore up somebody's garden or something, and
They
so
had to dispute over who had the authority.
and
to
then
find
the
them.
Americans won, right?
Well, no, they submitted it to arbitration. There was
Oh.
no actual fighting.
Oh, I see.
There was saber rattling back when they actually had sabers, but then they submitted it to the Kaiser of Germany for arbitration.
I see, and the
And-
Americans ultimately got it.
Because the Kaiser of Germany awarded it to the U.S.
Yeah, and this is where the women did all of the washing by hand, apparently.
I'm not sure how original these buildings are. This is
Yeah, they
probably
look like they're in,
replicated.
yeah, they might be replicas because they're in pretty darn good shape for having been built in the 1800s, unless they've just been thoroughly restored.
Yeah, it would have to be pretty thorough.
This is gorgeous. Hold on. And I believe, I don't know Grandma's Cove. And there's Grandma at Grandma's Cove. You do see islands, and that's the Olympic Peninsula over there. Little tiny cove here, so cute. Grandma's Cove. Just a little tiny beach like this. There's the Olympic Mountains over there. Up the hill we go. It's a good workout. Gorgeous though. Just gorgeous. Hear the crickets. Well, we are at the mercy of the ferries. Turns out the 6:30 p.m. ferry that we had planned on taking back, which we got back for in plenty of time, was canceled because there were mechanical problems. So that means that the only ferry left was the 10 p.m. And it stops at every single island on the way back, which means it doesn't get back until midnight. So we are currently stuck on San Juan Island, Friday Harbor. We're gonna go over to Roach Harbor for dinner. And this is gonna be an adventure. We have no choice in the matter, so we're just going with the flow, except for autistic Alex, who is just having a hard time. He's riding with Grandma and Granddad right now. Such is life.
This is one reason to avoid going to islands that don't have alternative access by bridge.
Yes.
Something similar happened last time we came to the San Juan Islands, as I recall.
That it?
It wasn't because of a ferry breakdown, but we waited in line as several ferries came and went, and it had basically the same effect.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There are downsides to visiting the islands. It's gorgeous,
Islands that have bridges are fine.
like Whidbey Island.
Yeah, I mean, even if a ferry breaks down there and it's going to be 4 hours, you just drive around the other end, and it's still quicker.
Uh-huh.
You know, remember we missed a ferry one time.
Why don't you put it on your face so they can see it?
We missed a ferry one time going from, I think it was Edmonds to Kingston, or from Bainbridge Island to Seattle, I forget which, and so we just drove around through Tacoma.
But there was an option to do that at least.
There's an option to do that, and it takes an extra hour or two, but
a little while,
that's
but at least
a limit.
you're going
There's a limit to
somewhere.
the amount of time you can be delayed. Like if this had happened and we were trying to make the 10 o'clock, then you'd be stuck here overnight.
Yeah.
Not cool.
So at least, yeah, we're trying to look at the bright side, and at least we drove our cars over here. We were very seriously considering walking on, and had we done that, we would have been stuck with a melting down autistic child in the street with nowhere to go. And we wouldn't have been able to visit the place that we visited today, and now we wouldn't be able to go to Roach Harbor for dinner. So at least we can drive, at least we have a place to go, we have a place where the kids can rest, we have food in the car, so it could be worse in that respect.
Yep.
At least the weather's good.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, we're gonna go to a restaurant and eat outdoors because the kids are not vaccinated yet, so we're not comfortable eating indoors in a restaurant with the kids yet. So we're gonna see if we can find a nice outdoor place. And at least the weather is nice. It would be pretty miserable if it was pouring down rain right now. So at least there's that. Roach Harbor. Me and Dad are going to get us food to bring back to the car because 2 of the 3 kids fell asleep, and if this is going to be a long night, we might as well have them sleep. So we're going to explore Roach Harbor and see if we can find us some food and bring it back. There's Roach Harbor. Oh, fire escapes on this old building. Somebody around here's got money. That is a sizable, I mean, there's a normal size boat. Check out that yacht. It's huge. Well, we got really, really lucky, and the 6:30 boat that was canceled, they brought in a replacement, or they fixed the problem or whatever. Okay, oh, there's Sophie. We thought we weren't getting on till 10 and that it was going to be a 2-hour ride because it was going to be stopping at every island, but they brought in a replacement. So it's 9 p.m. instead of 10 p.m. and it's a straight shot back, so it's only an hour, so it's not going to be as redonkulously late. So
my opinion of the ferry system goes from an F to a D+ now.
So it is now 9 p.m. and we are headed straight back to Anacortes. Thank goodness. What do you think, Sophie? It's not going to be so late when we get back. It'll just be a little bit late.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You said that we're going to do stargazing on the ferry.
Do you want to do stargazing on the ferry, or do you want to do it when we get back to the campsite?
It's going to be windy if you do it on the ferry.
That's true. If we do it when we get back to the campsite, it'll probably be pretty nice. And it won't be as late as we thought it was going to be. Okay, we'll do that. My faith in humanity is somewhat restored. And today we're leaving. Taking down the tent. Packing everything up. Grandma and Granddad are going to take Alex down Whidbey Island and take the ferry. Are you excited to do that, Alex?
Yeah!
Yeah. You get to have a little adventure with Grandma and Granddad. And Sophie and Teo are going to come home with us. And then we'll meet you at home. Have you had fun camping, buddy? Yeah? What was your favorite part?
Going to the beach and riding on the ferry.
Yeah. Like sleeping in a tent? Yeah. You did a really good job, too.
But much better. But I like sleeping in my own bed much better.
Well, you get to do that tonight.
Yeah. Much better.
Yeah.
It was a trip.
It was a trip.
And I love going to Grandma's Cove.
Grandma's Cove. That was appropriate.
It was a very...
Named just for you. Yep.
And it was so beautiful.
It was gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
It's your cove.
Yeah, it's my
Yeah.
cove. And all Grandma's coves.
Yeah.
All grandma's coves everywhere.
And we've, thank goodness for technology. We haven't used this almost the whole trip, but while we're packing everything up, this tablet comes in handy. Hey, can you pause for a minute? What was your guys' favorite part of the trip?
Well, my favorite part was going on the ferry and going to that place.
Yeah?
And going on a hike.
Yeah? Going to the American camp yesterday? Where we went on the
My
hike?
favorite part was going to the beach.
Yeah?
Going to the beach was mine. And going on the ferry.
Yeah, that was pretty fun, huh? Even though we had a little adventure with the ferry, it was still fun. Yeah. All right. Got the tent almost down here. Oh, I think we're gonna go stop at the beach on the way out, and then we're gonna head home. Here we are, back at the beach. Alex is driving down the island with Grandma and Granddad. We're just gonna have a little bit of fun on the beach before we go home. Well, who's in here? Well, hello. Is this your little house?
Yep, this is gonna be the bedroom. That's gonna be the kitchen. This is gonna be the living room.
Well, you've just got this all planned out, don't you?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Sophie? Making it even bigger? That's a pretty big log there, Sophie. She's very ambitious. What's going on in here?
When was this house built?
When was this house built?
Probably since the last big storm. These will get all knocked down by waves in the big storm.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
You say you're sitting on a couch?
Yeah.
Did Daddy put a couch in here? He moved some furniture in?
No, Sophie. This is a rock.
Yeah? Oh, and you have a rock there. It is.
Whoa, that's a big rock. Don't drop it on me.
Here, go on in.
Yep. Sophie, why did you put that rock there?
Cheese. You guys filling up the hole? Oh, so you're making it a lake? Okay. What did you say, Teo? You're digging like a what? Digging like a puffin? I don't know what a puffin digs like. Oh. What are you doing, Teo?
I'm going to work.
You're gonna go to work?
Yep. I'm gonna make storms. I meant tomorrow.
You're going to work tomorrow?
Yep.
Tomorrow's a working day for you?
Yes, I'm going to work tomorrow too.
Where do you guys work?
So I work over there.
Quite literally. Where do you work? Over there.
I work over there. And
Hey, what are you?
a scientist.
You're a scientist? What kind of science do you study?
Sand science.
Sand science. Woo.
Yep. And I'm gonna know what temperature it will be if I mix warm sand with cold sand.
Oh, what's your hypothesis? What's gonna happen?
I think it's gonna turn cool.
Cool. Okay. Well, why don't you test your hypothesis?
Okay, I'm gonna make some. Hey, Mommy, I'm gonna take a after my video. Tell, I have a nice rock for you. It's cool. It's not right now. I'm not gonna look at it. Mommy, here's another thing. This was wrong, Mommy.
Ooh.
I
I just did.
hypothesis was wrong.
Your hypothesis was wrong?
I thought it was gonna be cool, but it's actually
Pretty warm? Okay, cool. Well, that's how you test your hypothesis. That's how you do good science. Cool. Okay.
I love science.
I'm so glad you love science. Are you going to be a scientist when you grow up? What kind of scientist do you want to be when you grow up? A marine biologist?
Yes, a marine biologist.
I certainly hope you are one day. That would be very cool. You make a great scientist.
Yeah. Bye.
All right, we're going to close out this vlog. Say bye-bye.
Bye.